Hello friends, I hope you're doing well and finding a little bit of peace and excitement in your day. It's wonderful to see you here, and today I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation about something that's often overlooked in our golden years, protecting our personal information. You know, life after retirement is a time to enjoy all the new experiences that come our way. We're finally free to explore our interests, spend more time with family, and even learn a few new tricks along the way. But while it's a time of freedom and joy, it's also a time when we need to be a bit more careful about who we share our information with. I want to share some thoughts and practical advice about a few things we should keep private to protect ourselves from unwanted trouble. Imagine for a moment that you're at your favorite coffee shop, chatting with a friend about the exciting plans you have for your next travel adventure. The conversation flows effortlessly, and you feel a warm connection with the person sitting across from you. It's in moments like these that we truly appreciate the value of genuine relationships and honest interactions. However, sometimes even in these friendly settings, we might inadvertently share details that aren't meant for everyone's ears. That's why today I want to gently remind you of some important boundaries that can help keep your retirement years safe and free of stress. Let's start with something that is close to all of us, our financial information. After many years of hard work, you've built a life filled with achievements and experiences, and it's only natural to feel proud of that. Yet, it's important to remember that the details of your financial status, like your income or the total value of your savings, are personal and should be shared with only those who truly need to know, such as a trusted spouse or a financial advisor. Sometimes, sharing these details, even with family or close friends, might lead to unintended consequences. You might find that someone, even with the best of intentions, starts comparing your situation to their own, or worse, they might ask for financial help that could eventually put you in a difficult position. It's not about being secretive, it's about safeguarding the hard-earned security you've built over the years. When you keep such details private, you protect yourself from potential exploitation and ensure that you remain in control of your own financial destiny. Another piece of sensitive information that deserves careful handling is your Social Security number. Now, I know that for many of us, this number has been a part of our lives for a long time, a sort of badge of our identity in the modern world. But sharing your Social Security number can open the door to risks that might not be immediately obvious. In today's world, a few pieces of personal data can be pieced together by someone with less than noble intentions, possibly leading to identity theft or unauthorized access to your accounts. It's similar to leaving your front door unlocked in a neighborhood that isn't as safe as it used to be. Even though you might be tempted to share this information during certain transactions, it's wise to ask yourself if it's absolutely necessary before doing so. Taking this small precaution can save you a lot of headaches later on. Now, let's talk about something as seemingly harmless as your home address. Over the years, our homes have become more than just places to live. There are sanctuaries, filled with memories, comfort, and a sense of belonging. When you share your home address, you're not just giving out a location, you're revealing the place where your life unfolds. Imagine that you're out enjoying a leisurely day at the mall or a community event, and someone you don't really know asks for your home address under the guise of market research or a friendly chat. It might seem insignificant at first, but it's important to understand that your address is a piece of your personal safety puzzle. In the wrong hands, it could be used to compromise your security when you're not around. While it's perfectly normal to provide your address in situations where it's necessary, like when ordering a package or signing up for a service, the key is to be cautious about when and to whom you share that information. Keeping your address private helps ensure that your home remains a safe haven, free from unexpected intrusions or unwanted attention. As we sit together and reflect on these points, it's clear that a little extra care can go a long way in preserving our peace of mind. I know that these precautions might feel like small changes in the grand scheme of things, but they are truly the pillars that protect us in our later years. By keeping our financial details, Social Security number, and home address secure, we're not only preventing potential scams but also ensuring that we can continue enjoying our newfound freedom without the burden of unnecessary worries. I want you to imagine your retirement as a beautiful journey, one where every step is taken with confidence and every decision is made with the wisdom that comes from years of life experience. It's about knowing that you're in control and that by taking a few thoughtful measures, you can safeguard everything you've worked so hard to achieve. In our conversation today, we've looked at a few areas where our personal information deserves extra protection. I hope that by sharing these insights, you feel a sense of empowerment, knowing that these small actions can have a big impact on your safety and well-being. Thank you for taking the time to listen and consider these points. It's not always easy to change habits, especially those that have been part of our lives for so long, but every little step towards protecting our privacy is a step towards a more secure future. I invite you to think about your own experiences and maybe even share a moment when you realized the importance of keeping certain details private. Your story might just be the encouragement someone else needs to make a change. With all this in mind, let's keep our conversation going, taking these thoughts one step at a time. Our next discussion will continue in the same spirit, offering more guidance on how to manage the personal information that we hold dear. Until then, take a moment to appreciate how far you've come and the wisdom you've accumulated over the years. Every precaution you take today is an investment in a safer, more relaxed tomorrow, where you can focus on enjoying life without worry. Let's continue our conversation by exploring another area that many of us might not realize poses a risk: the way we manage our email addresses. In our everyday lives, we rely on email for so many things, receiving important updates from our banks, connecting with loved ones, and even ordering our favorite books or groceries. But here's the thing: if you're using the same email address for everything, especially for those sensitive financial transactions, you might be unwittingly opening a door to potential risks. It's like having one key for all the locks on your home. If that key gets lost or stolen, everything is at risk. By having a dedicated email address solely for financial matters, one that is separate from your personal or even casual online interactions, you create an extra layer of security. This small change in habit can save you a lot of headaches down the road. It might seem like a hassle to manage multiple email accounts at first, but once you set it up, it becomes part of your routine. You get used to checking the right inbox for the right kind of messages, and that extra security is worth the effort. Moving on from our emails, let's talk about something even more personal: our mobile phone numbers. Now, your phone number is more than just a means to call your friends or family. It's a vital part of your identity in today's connected world. Many of us use our mobile numbers as a sort of safety net, especially when it comes to verifying our identities online. But think about this for a moment. If someone gets hold of your number, they could try to intercept those important verification codes that help protect your financial accounts. Imagine the inconvenience and stress of having to deal with unauthorized transactions or the frustration of trying to secure your accounts again. It's similar to leaving a spare key under the doormat for a house. If the wrong person finds it, all of your security measures can be easily bypassed. So what can you do to safeguard your mobile number? One of the best practices is to only share your number when absolutely necessary. When you're filling out forms online or making transactions, check if providing your number is really required or if there are alternatives. In situations where you must share it, consider if it's a secure and trusted environment. Some financial institutions even offer additional layers of security, like two-step verification, which sends a code to your phone. This is an excellent safety net, but only if you're careful with who else has access to your number. By treating your mobile number as a precious tool, one that shouldn't be freely handed out, you're taking an active step in protecting your digital life. Now, let's shift our conversation to something a bit more personal and, for many, quite sensitive: our political views. I know that for a lot of us, politics is something we're passionate about. We've all spent years forming our opinions based on our life experiences, our values, and the communities we've built over time. But in today's world, where political discussions can quickly become heated and divisive, it's wise to think twice before sharing our views in certain settings. While it might feel natural to express what you believe, especially when you're among friends or family who share your opinions, broadcasting your political stance to a broader, unfamiliar audience can sometimes lead to unintended conflict. Consider how much energy we put into debates online or even casual chats at community gatherings. When political opinions become the focal point, it often shifts the conversation from being about understanding each other's experiences to defending our own positions. This can not only create rifts between us, but also invite unwelcome attention from those who might use these views to target or manipulate us later on. It's not about suppressing your voice or your beliefs. It's about recognizing that our personal safety and peace of mind might sometimes be best served by keeping certain conversations private. By carefully choosing when and where to discuss these deeply held views, we protect ourselves from the potential fallout that can arise in an environment that's all too often polarized. As we delve into these topics, I hope you feel a sense of empowerment knowing that these precautions are not about living in fear but about taking smart, practical steps to enjoy your retirement without unnecessary risks. It's about managing our digital and personal lives with the same care we might use when locking our doors at night. With email addresses, mobile numbers, and even our personal opinions, a little mindfulness can go a long way in keeping our private lives secure. I often think of our journey in retirement as a time to relish in our independence while also being mindful of the world around us. It's a balancing act between embracing the joys of our newfound freedom and protecting ourselves from the pitfalls that can sometimes come with it. Every precaution you take today is like building a small fortress around the life you've worked so hard to build. It might seem overwhelming at times, especially with all the new technologies and ways people can access our information. But remember, every new habit you form for safety is a small, positive change that ensures you continue to enjoy your life with confidence. I invite you to reflect on these ideas and consider how you currently manage your email communications and mobile phone number. Perhaps it's time to set up that separate email account or be more cautious about sharing your phone number in public spaces or on unfamiliar websites. These adjustments, though seemingly minor, contribute greatly to a more secure, stress-free retirement. And while it might feel like extra work now, the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're protected is well worth the effort. Let's keep these thoughts in mind as we continue to navigate this ever-changing digital landscape. Your experiences and insights are valuable, and I encourage you to share any strategies that have worked for you in staying safe online or managing your personal information wisely. Our conversation today is all about empowering you to take control and live your best life, free from the worries that come with potential digital pitfalls. Stay with me as we explore even more ways to ensure our personal information remains secure in this next chapter of our discussion. Now, let's talk about something that might seem small at first but can be a major key to protecting your personal security: the answers to those security questions. You know the ones I'm talking about, those little prompts asking about your first pet, your mother's maiden name, or even the street you grew up on. It might feel like harmless trivia, but in the wrong hands, those details can become the keys that unlock your digital world. Imagine someone piecing together bits of information from your past, using that to gain access to your online accounts or even your financial records. It's a bit like leaving the answers to your secret questions written on a sticky note on your fridge, a simple oversight that could lead to unwanted complications. The next time you're setting up an account or even when you're prompted to answer these questions, take a moment to think about whether the information you're providing is something only you would know. Consider using alternatives if possible, like random words or numbers that are easier for you to remember but impossible for a stranger to guess. It's a small step, but it can add an important layer of security to your digital presence. As we bring these thoughts together, I hope you're beginning to see that every little piece of personal information is like a part of a puzzle that forms your overall security picture. Whether it's your financial details, your social security number, your home address, your email and mobile contacts, or even those seemingly innocent security questions, each one plays a role in safeguarding your privacy and protecting your peace of mind. I understand that after a lifetime of sharing freely and trusting those around you, it might feel a bit strange to hold back on certain details. But consider it a form of self-care, an investment in ensuring that the freedoms and comforts you've earned aren't compromised by unforeseen risks. Throughout our conversation, I've shared a few simple, practical strategies that you can incorporate into your everyday life. It's all about taking a moment to think, to plan, and to make choices that help keep you safe in this rapidly changing digital landscape. Remember, the aim here isn't to instill fear or to make you feel as if you're under constant threat. Rather, it's about empowering you with the knowledge and habits that ensure you continue enjoying your retirement with confidence. Every precaution you take, every little habit you change, builds a more secure foundation that allows you to focus on what truly matters, cherishing your experiences, building new memories, and enjoying the simple pleasures of life. I encourage you to take a few moments today to review how you manage your personal information. Ask yourself if there are areas where you could be a bit more cautious. Perhaps it's time to update some of your online security settings or to think twice before sharing details that you once thought were harmless. It might feel like a hassle at first, but trust me, these small changes can make a significant difference in protecting your hard-earned privacy and security. Imagine the comfort of knowing that you've taken steps to secure your digital and personal life, that you've created a safe space where you can continue to enjoy every new adventure without the worry of unwanted intrusions. Our journey in retirement is full of opportunities to learn and adapt, to embrace new ways of living while holding on to the wisdom of our past. It's a balance between enjoying the fruits of our labor and being mindful of the challenges that come with a more connected world. And while technology can sometimes feel overwhelming, remember that you're not alone in navigating it. Many of us are on this path together, learning from each other's experiences and supporting one another with the kind of understanding that only comes with shared time and wisdom. Before we wrap up, I want to express how much I appreciate you taking the time to listen and engage with these ideas. Your presence and willingness to explore these topics show that you value not just your own well-being, but also the quality of life in these later years. It's a reminder that every precaution you take is a step towards preserving the independence, security, and joy that retirement should bring. I encourage you to share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your own tips on how you protect your personal information. By starting a conversation, you might inspire someone else to take action and safeguard what matters most in their life. As we conclude our discussion today, take comfort in knowing that these adjustments, although they may seem minor, have the power to enhance your everyday life significantly. Each measure you adopt is a testament to your proactive approach to living safely and wisely. And in a world that's constantly evolving, being mindful of these details not only protects you today but also lays the groundwork for a more secure tomorrow. Thank you for being here and for being open to these insights. I invite you to leave a comment below sharing your experiences or any strategies you've found effective in maintaining your privacy. If you found this conversation helpful, please give the video a like and consider subscribing for more content designed with your needs in mind. Your engagement means a lot, and together we can continue to build a community where every senior feels empowered to live their best, most secure life. Here's to embracing every new day with confidence, wisdom, and the knowledge that you are in control of your own story. Enjoy the journey ahead and remember that each small step toward safety is a giant leap toward peace of mind.